Howdy, Jacob here. Today we're looking at Houston American Energy Corporation, 13 mil market cap, 10 mil enterprise value in the oil, gas, consumable fuels industry. Much smaller business than I'm used to looking at. So again, with smaller businesses, you're going to need a lot more margin for safe margin of error, 7.8% held by insiders. With such a small business, 13 mil, even just a very well off individual after great investing for 40 to 50 years could have this type of wealth. And so for market cap to be that small, I'm definitely going to need fantastic, very probable returns. And so here we see a very cyclical business in terms of revenue and margins. So revenue figures here 4%, 18%, minus 61%, plus 280%, plus 280%, minus 57%, minus 45%, plus 141%, plus 23%, minus 51%. They're all over the place. They engage in the acquisition, exploration, exploitation of natural gas, crude oil, and condensate. There's just a lot of other companies that do this that are so much bigger that could just possibly eat them up. This gross margin, negative, 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 positive 40, positive 46, negative 23, minus 39, plus 34, plus 49, plus 19. Even the gross margin being as wildly fluctuating as it is very surprising to me. And really, it's because their sales, general admin, and cost of goods sold just digs into much more than their revenue brings in. 4 million cash on hand, 0 short-term debt, 0 long-term debt, essentially no liabilities in total. So I think that is a positive of this business. Basically, have $4 million net cash with cash flow also not positive. And so I'm creating a story here. They've just been issuing shares to fund the business, which we can also see 4 to 11. Over double, almost triple their shares outstanding. So for me, this is going to be very tough. I'm going to try to do some analysis here, but again, I'm creating a story, so I'm going to need a massive return. They've never really made money, so I can't be entirely comfortable in these assumptions. And so let's get to it. For revenue growth, let's assume 5%. I don't know. Maybe a little less than market average because it's so cyclical. People love businesses that are consistent, and this is absolutely not that. Let's do 10, 20% with share change of, even 1 million would be 10%, and they've issued a lot. So maybe let's just say 0 just for the sake of it. It's not, I just don't feel entirely comfortable assessing this business. Given these assumptions, which I think could be frothy, I just don't know. I just don't know whether I'd be entirely comfortable, given how small the business is, to be investing in something like this. So even if it were looking like a buy for a business this small, I would just need to have a lot of insider ownership. I'd need to understand the business inside and out, left, right, sideways, up, down, everything about it. And so I think it's just a little too much work for a business this small that doesn't look crazy attractive at this price. So hope you enjoy the video still.